traditional two-term limit, or if you go in some sort of amended format, I think the concept itself bears merit. I'm aware of the analogies about, or the statements regarding limitations with respect to lane lengths, and I'm aware of what you said last week about California. I would just remind the Commission that California is probably not the best example, because you're talking about one of the most mobile states in the Union, a situation where the population base is mobile both intrastate and interstate, whereas Pennsylvania and Iowa are the two most static population bases in the Union. And in a situation where you have a static population base, term limitations become all the more important. Again, whether you take it in some sort of amended format or the traditional two-term format. To that end, I typed out something from the internet today. You have to bear with me. It's been 7 years since I taught the state and local government course, so a lot of my stuff is 7 years dated and rusty. But they did this. It was one of the think tanks, and I used to work for a think tank, so I kind of look at them all the time. Did a survey as to what were the 6 reasons that elected legislative officials tend to leave office. Number 1, they voluntarily retire. Number 2, they run for higher office, as they did in Luzerne County. Number 3, they die. Number 4, they are reapportioned or redistricted out of their office. Number 5, and this actually was the case in both the United States Congress and a number of states in the Union, they tend to get arrested. And they tend not to be elected after they're arrested. And the 6th reason was they are voted out of office by a natural occurrence. So term limitations are something that is, I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's something that, given the current climate, and especially given public concern over the lack of having an elected official as your chief executive, which I don't share. I think that you can still have a plural executive in some ways, because you're going to elect the district attorney. You may even elect the controller, so you're still going to have a plural executive in there possibly, even if the controller is chosen from some sort of mechanism. You're still going to have a plural executive. I think term limitations are something that is pivotal. I think to get back conflict of interest rules, which I called for once before, an independent office of personnel management, all of those are pivotally important to restoring public trust in state and local government. I would like to stay in this region. I don't know if I'm going to, because my girlfriend lives in North Carolina. I don't know where it's going to land eventually, but 20, 30 years down, I could go, I lived in Washington, I still go back to serve as a speech and debate judge for the high school for 15 years. I want to see that as well. And term limitations may be something that doesn't pay dividends 4 years down the road or 3 years down the road, but there's something over a 20 or 30-year life cycle, they're going to pay a lot of dividends. And they are a cog in trying to restore public